Why do we call Seder night the Hagadah night? Why is it a Baal Hagadah? Why not have a Baal Sipur? After all, it is Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim. And what's the etiology of this Hagadah term? There are at least 5 answers, and the 5th answer is, I believe, the most crucial one. First answer, Hashem Sfasai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tilatecha. We say this right before Shemon Esrei. Hashem should open up our mouth, ufi, and our lips should declare Yagi Tilatecha. So Hagadah has the connection to tefillah. So in one sense, the Hagadah is tefillah. The second answer is that Hashem should open up our mouth, and then the mouth, Yagi Tilatecha, will just say over the praise. In other words, it will flow. Hagadah is about flowing. It's about being in the moment and not going too overly in detail and boring people at the Seder. It's more, everything should flow nicely. It shouldn't be a time for dissertations and boring material. Third answer, but somewhat related, is that the Hey and the Aleph is interchangeable, as it says here in Jastrow, right? So Hagadah and Agadah are similar. And when we talk about Agadah, fables, stories, that's the idea of Pesach night, that you're telling over stories to keep everybody, into it, to keep them motivated and inspired, not to bore people. That's what Hagadah is about. I think this is sort of original, but this idea, the 4th answer is Ko Tomar Lebeis Yaakov V'Sagei Levinei Yisrael. Hagadah here means tell it harshly, say it hard. What is it that you're saying there? This is another time it says the word Hagadah in the Torah. What is it that we're saying hard? We're saying that, the story is not just about our exit from Mitzrayim. Our story is that, look at the context of this, is that you should see what happened to Mitzrayim and realize that you are my people. Hashem is saying it's not enough that, we're talking about Yetzias Mitzrayim, but the purpose is that we get the Torah, we keep the Torah, and that we're His nation. The 5th answer, and I think probably the real answer, because it's even said in the Haggadah, is the word Higadati Hayom, where it says it by the Parshas Bikurim. That it's an element of Hakaras Hatov. Bikurim is about being thankful. So the word Haggadah really connotes Hakaras Hatov. You look closely at the Parshas or Haggadahs Bikurim. Basically what we're saying is we're thanking Hashem for taking us out of Mitzrayim so that we were in the land of Israel and being His nation. So in other words, there was a purpose to leaving Mitzrayim. It's not just to celebrate Yetzias Mitzrayim, but to the fact, sort of similar to before, the Sagei L'Vnei Yisrael, that we are His nation and we have certain responsibilities. But to summarize, there are 5 reasons why we use the word Haggadah. Perhaps 5 reasons. Number 1, Ufi Yagi Tilatecha, that it's an element of tefillah. Number 2, that it flows. Ufi Yagi Tilatecha. Hashem just open up our mouth and it will just flow out. Number 3, Haggadah equals Agadah. Keep it inspirational, inspiring, not boring. Number 4 is Ko Somar Lebeis Yaakov V'Sagei Levinei Yisrael. Haggadah there means it's a forceful telling that we're basically saying, hey, Yetzias Mitzrayim is not just that we can call ourselves Jews and decry anti-Semitism, but it's rather to do stuff to be Shomerei Torah u'mitzvos. And the last reason it's called Haggadah is because it's a form of Hakaras Hatov. Not only tefillah, not only Haggadah, but it's a form of Hakaras Hatov, as we see by the Haggadahs Bikurim.